Hey everyone, how's it going? Joe here, and I have a different type of video for you today. This is a response video from Roger, and he basically asked everyone who wanted to give their then and now on fragrances they wore in high school and what they wear currently. I figured since I'm fresh, I'm a fresh face, I'm new, why not, kind of give more people a chance to know a little bit more information about me, kind of know a little bit more background history. I went to McEachin High School from 2004 to 2008. It's a pretty known high school in the South, and it's a huge campus. I mean, it's huge. It used to be a college, and so a lot of the buildings required me to travel from class to class. Now, I didn't know that much about fragrances then, but I did know that I wanted it to travel through the air. So a lot of my fragrances back then were aromatic. What I'm going to do is give 5 fragrances of then and 5 fragrances that I currently wear, and not so much give a full review of each fragrance because that's going to take too long, but just kind of give like a little bit of the notes and just a little bit of like a timeline history to it and when I kind of wore it. So, but most of the high school scents that I wore were pretty much just always, no matter what, I didn't have like a set occasion for them. So without further ado, I was young. I was a freshman, 14 years old, 2004. Only had one scent, my signature scent, my real first cologne, the introduction to me for lavender even, Michael Jordan. Now, Kobe Bryant was really my favorite player, still is, but Kobe didn't have a cologne. So I went with the second best thing, Michael Jordan cologne. This scent is a aromatic, citrus, little bit of lavender, hints of wood, and I had this thing everywhere. I carried it in my pocket, had it in my book bag, had it everywhere I went, and I bombed it. I mean, I still bomb my fragrances today. I tend to overspray on everything, but this one, I definitely sprayed about a good 9 to 10 times. Sophomore year was another good year, even better than my freshman year. Sophomore year, I decided to change it up after my Michael Jordan bottle ran out. And since I'm a big person of change, I change a lot of stuff. I tend to not stick with a bunch of the same stuff and consistency. So I went with Polo Blue. Now, I came about this fragrance because I asked a girl and she said her favorite scent was Polo Blue and I wanted to get with her. So I had asked for the Polo Blue. It is a melon cucumber fresh with a little bit of musk. No, a lot of musk. On me, I got a lot of musk. And unfortunately, I can't wear it anymore. Now, when I wear it, for some reason, I get like this salt and vinegar vibe from it. It might be the sea cucumber kind of feeling that it has. But back when I was a sophomore, this was a great scent for me. Now I'm a junior. I still don't know that much about fragrances, but I knew that the girls love Polo Blue and everyone else got the memo, so everybody was wearing Polo Blue. And I wasn't trying to be like everybody else. So I went in a different direction thinking that since these two houses have similar designer stuff, that their fragrances will be the same too. Lacoste Original. Now this fragrance is very green. I got a lot of green out of it. A little bit of citrus, some lavender in it, but it was just very green. And its 1984 release date of this showed that in this fragrance. This came off dated to me, and the girls did not love this. So this did not stick along very long in my collection. I only had this for a good 3 to 4 months until about December time. Second half of my junior year, I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark. I found a fragrance when I was walking through Walmart, and it was none other than Mustang. I was into the Mustang car. I was bent and sold that my first car would have been a Mustang. It wasn't. But at that time, I wanted a Mustang, and I knew I wasn't going to have it, so I got the Cologne instead. This is a very tobacco-y kind of lavender with a little bit of citrus, a little bit of spice. You see a theme here though with most of the scents. They do have lavender. That lavender has me hooked. And the tobacco, this was my introduction to tobacco. Now, it's nowhere near a Pure Havana or Tobacco Vanille or even Back to Black, but there was tobacco there. And honestly, it was a good scent, and the women appreciated it more than they did Lacoste Grain. I mean, that was just senior year. Time to graduate. Time to really make my mark. Got my contacts, got my braces off. Everything was clicking for me. So I went with, at that time for me, what I thought to be the sexy juice for me, while everyone was wearing Lamar and everyone was wearing their cool water and their Boss bottled. I went with Usher Black. This scent, melon with blue lavender. Blue lavender, melon, little bit of wood, sexy, super sexy for me at the time. And okay, granted, it wasn't the Lamar of the world. I didn't have, 90 women chasing after me every single day, but it worked. And even though I enjoyed all of those scents, and those scents have memories with me, I will never wear any of those again. My taste has changed. What I want in a fragrance has changed. Everything about my whole thought process has changed. And I know for a fact I will never wear those again. But this is what I'm wearing today. Allure Homme Sport Extreme. I wear this when I know I want to get compliments. I wear this more so with work, this and L'Homme. But mostly when I know I want to get compliments, because this arguably is my most complimentary fragrance. Lot of citrus, little bit of wood with a whole bunch of tonka. And I'm a fan of tonka. That's why I chose this one over the regular Allure Homme Sport. Allure Homme Sport Extreme. Now, we all know this was coming. This is my second take on a Creed. First one being Millesime Imperial. But this is my first real bottle, and possibly maybe the only bottle of Creed that I will continue to keep in my collection. Creed's Aventus. This is the B01 batch, the 2013, and this is a pretty high birch with a good enough rose. You definitely pick up rose on me, and the pineapple note is perfectly blended in there. Now, I am doing a review on this scent in the upcoming week, so I'm not going to speak too much on it. But Creed's Aventus, I use it for everything. I use this when I'm going out. I use it when I'm in the office. I use it when I'm sleeping, when I'm whatever. I'm using this, but this is not my signature scent. unless you were able to do a signature scent A and B for the summer, this will be option B, Creed's Aventus. I'm just bringing out all the hype monsters. DHI by Christian Dior. Dior Homme Intense. This, super sex love potion in a bottle. Pretty much. Reformulated version. And I will be doing a review on this, but not for a while. This, I get iris, I get cocoa, even though the cocoa, I know there is no cocoa note in here. Iris, cocoa, kind of a vanilla-ish dry down to it. Very sweet. And this scent cannot be worn by everyone, but those who do enjoy it will get high praises from everyone who smells this on you. I wear this in the wintertime when I'm going out. During the summertime, I will wear this at a major event. If I'm going to a friend's party in the club or something where I know I want to make a real statement and nothing else is going to do it for me, I know I want to wear this. When I know I want to pick a chick up and get a girl, this is what I go with. Christian Dior's Dior Homme Intense Reformulated. This is my most favorite scent in my collection. This right here is my most enjoyed. I love this juice. And I am so glad that they allow you to refill it by twisting off the cap. Because this is going to stay in my collection forever. And it just pains me that I cannot wear this all the time. Trust me, I've tried to wear this in this Atlanta heat during the summer and it didn't work. But definitely during the winter time, I'm going to be wearing this a lot. I don't wear this when I'm going out to clubs, parties, bars. Or at least not as much as I would DHI, only because of the fact that DHI projects a little bit more. Back to Black by Kilian. This is a tobacco with huge amounts of honey, just super sweet honey and raspberry. Super sexy, really good, and does get you compliments. I wear this when I'm going on a date. I wear this when I have a meeting statement to make. Unfortunately, those are the only 2 times I could wear this. But no matter what, it's going to be pretty hard to dethrone this because I love this juice. Back to Black by Kilian. My number 1 signature scent for the warm weather. My number 5 in the now category of this video. This scent holds 2 out of my 3 personal favorite notes. This scent, like Dolph Ziggler, helps me steal the show. This scent helps me steal the show because of the fact that it is different and so different that not even that many people like it. Those who like it really love it, but a lot of people don't like this, and it gets a lot of bashing. But me, for me, on me, I love this scent. This is my go-to signature scent. And what would my number 5 choice be? You know it had to show up. Given the fact that in my past, you saw a lot of lavender. Now, the fact that you had lavender, with tonka. Yes, it's missing tobacco, which is my third favorite one, but lavender, tonka, with lime being the glue for the two. This scent, I love this scent. This is my signature scent. This, along with Back to Black, and along with Aventus, will be my three mainstays for sure, as long as I could keep them in my collection. This scent, California, LA, in a bottle. This scent, I spray it in the morning, and I could keep it going until I get out of the office in the afternoon. But I do tend, like about halfway through anyways, just go ahead every now and then might spray a little bit extra when I just really want to feel those top notes of the lime, of the lavender. Have the tonka dry down. This, guys, is a scent that I wear pretty much for everything. Not as much when it comes to going out, just because of the fact that I feel others will be a little bit better when I'm going out. I try to like please more people, but this right here, I love this scent. Next to By Kilian's Back to Black, my second favorite in my whole collection. But this is my signature for the warm weather, guys. Tom Ford's Lavender Pump. Okay, there you all have it. My then, my now, my past, my present. What I enjoy, my opinion, my take. I'm going to go ahead and leave a link to Roger's page down below so you can check out his videos as well. Before I go though, my scent of the day today was somewhere. Black Afghano, provided by Lucky Scent. It's a good fragrance. I enjoy it so far, but I'm definitely getting what others have said, that you cannot smell it after a certain amount of time, but others will definitely be able to smell it on you. But when I was able to smell it, I definitely knew that it traveled. I knew it projected. So I'm going to give it a few more rings. I figured today, since it's raining, and it's dark and it's gloomy, why not wear something like Black Afghano? It basically kind of sort of describes it. But I enjoyed this scent so far from the few hours that I've worn it. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave comments down below letting me know what your scent of the day was. Even your then and nows. Let me know what you wore back in high school and what you wear now. If you wore fragrances in high school, just let me know. It doesn't have to be 5. If you only wore 2 or 3 fragrances in high school, just leave a list. If you want to talk about anything fragrances or any opinions, anything in general, leave comments down below. Check out Roger's videos. And until next time, see you.